The Queen agreed to Prince Harry's TV series with no idea he would use it to savage his own family, it has been reported. Her Majesty reportedly gave her approval for her grandson to work with Oprah Winfrey on a TV documentary about mental health amongst military veterans back in 2018, when relations among the royal family members were in better shape. Now she and Prince Charles have been left gobsmacked by the claims the young royal has made in the show 3 years later, MailOnline reports. In the brand-new docuseries, The Me You Can't See, Harry sits down with Oprah to discuss his shock and pain at his mother's death, and how the royal family allegedly did nothing to help him. Having taken up therapy 4 years ago after meeting his wife Meghan Markle, Harry says he's finally free to talk about his innermost feelings, while suggesting Charles had allowed his children to suffer. Following the show's airing, trust between Harry and his relatives is said to be wearing thin. While the prince sat down with the Queen and Meghan's dad Thomas to discuss the idea of a multi-part documentary series on Apple TV, the way it was pitched was unrecognizable from the final product, insiders have claimed. Instead, sources told the Mail the idea centered around the importance of military veterans getting the right mental health support after returning to civilian life. Instead, the final product focuses more on Harry's own mental health problems. It is a question of trust. And honestly, any of that is hanging by a thread at the moment, an insider told MailOnline. No one within the palace circles has anything but sympathy for Harry's trauma and troubled life, but there is upset and discomfort at him sharing it on an international television show. Certainly the intimate detail of his hardships paint a very negative picture of his family and upbringing. In 2019, Prince Harry announced the 5-part Apple TV project which aimed to highlight and destigmatize mental health challenges. He wrote at the time, "I truly believe that good mental health, mental fitness, is the key to powerful leadership, productive communities and a purpose-driven self. It is a huge responsibility to get this right as we bring you the facts, the science and the awareness of a subject that is so relevant during these times. I am incredibly proud to be working alongside Oprah on this vital series." In the first episode, the Duke of Sussex opens up about his mental health difficulties. Wasn't in an environment where it was encouraged to talk about it either, that was kind of squashed, he said of his time within the firm. "I needed it for the past, to heal myself from the past. I always wanted to be normal, to just be Harry." Harry leveled a number of complaints at his birth family, accusing them of total neglect when it came to him asking for help. He said that he and Meghan, along with son Archie, spent 4 years trying to make it work, but their requests for help when Meghan was suicidal were met with total silence, total neglect. "We did everything that we possibly could to stay there and carry on doing the role and doing the job," he stated. But Meghan was struggling. "That feeling of being trapped within the family, there was no option to leave," he went on. "Eventually, when I made that decision for my family, I was still told, 'You can't do this.' And it's like, well, how bad does it have to get until I am allowed to do this?" She, Meghan, was going to end her life. It shouldn't have to get to that.